I only read 3 books this month. It's like February is the shortest month or something. I only read 3 books this month because I'm still getting back into the reading mindset now that I'm taking a semester off from school. So I will show you those books. The first book I read I got last summer for my birthday from my best friend who sent away for an autographed copy. Yes, signed by one of my favorite people in the entire universe. Yes, oh yes, signed copy. Look at that little smiley face from Chris Colfer. The Land of Stories by Chris Colfer is about twins who inherit a fairy tale book from their grandmother, and the book starts acting really strange. So strange, in fact, that the girl, Alex, decides that she will try to jump into the book. And so her and her brother Connor are trapped in this land of fairy tales. And Alex is just ecstatic that she gets to see all of these characters that she grew up with. And it's just really awesome to see all the retellings of fairy tales that Chris Colfer decided to jazz up. For instance, one of my favorite subplots is the love story between Jack from Jack and the Beanstalk and Goldilocks, who is on the run and they have a secret love affair. It's very nice. I gave this first book in the Land of Stories series, The Wishing Spell, 4.5 stars on Goodreads. Next, I read The Name of the Star by Maureen Johnson, which is the first book in the Shades of London series. The second book just came out, so I knew I had to read this one soon, because I absolutely adore Maureen Johnson. Her writing sometimes irks me, but this was so good. It's less a teenage girl travels and meets a cute boy and falls in love and some stuff happens. It's more teenage girl travels and meets a boy and then kills some ghosts. And The Name of the Star I gave 4.5 stars to on Goodreads. The last book I read is 3 Men in a Boat by Germaine K. Germain, which is an awesome name. And this book was so hilarious, but I'm probably one of the only Americans that would think it's hilarious. It's a classic, but it's dry British humor. There was so much redundancy, it was hilarious. It is, of course, about 3 men in a boat, and then nothing really happens. If you're looking for plot, this is not the book for you. No, there's nothing. Nothing happens. It's just a bunch of stories that he tells that are hilarious, and that's about it. What I like most about 3 Men in a Boat is that the main character isn't so smart in street sense wise and social circle wise, but he can speak so beautifully about nature. Like, he'll be making a really stupid comment about his friends. He'll look off into the sunset and just describe the colors with great detail. And I love the contrast between that. I gave 3 Men in a Boat 4 stars on Goodreads. And in March, I am planning on reading the following books. I am finally going to tackle The Host by Stephenie Meyer. Now, don't come at me with your pitchforks. Just keep them away. It's okay. I understand what I'm getting myself into. People are saying this is so much better, and I saw the trailer, and I really, really love the trailer. I am this much into it, and it's okay so far. It's not a kind of science fiction I'm used to, so it'll be interesting. I already cried once, and I'll talk about that later. Oh, a book that I am currently reading, and you guys are gonna laugh at me, but it is so good. I've been staying up every night since the beginning of March reading this. Content, selected essays on technology, creativity, copyright, and the future of the future by Cory Doctorow? Dr. Rowe. It's literally Dr. Rowe. So, yeah. I hear he is a science fiction writer, who is fairly popular. He publishes all of his stuff online for free, and it's just a book about ebooks and, creative copyright, and it has stuff about YouTube and back when Napster was still a thing, and just the future of content. So interesting so far. I've been waiting to read this book forever. My boyfriend got it for me on Valentine's Day, and I love these kinds of books. It's My Boyfriend Wrote a Book About Me by Hillary Winston. Well, technically it's My Boyfriend Wrote a Book About Me and Other Stories I Shouldn't Share with Acquaintances, Coworkers, Taxi Drivers, Assistants, Job Interviewers, Bikini Waxers, and Ex-Current Future Boyfriends, but have. I adore these silly memoirs about really creative women. After reading Let's Pretend This Never Happened by Jenny Lawson, I love these kind of books. Hillary Winston is a writer that has wrote and produced for Community. She's a writer of Community. Yeah, I'm gonna read this book, and it's gonna be amazing. At least I hope it's amazing. Other than that, I really don't know what it's about, other than her boyfriend wrote a book about it. I first heard about this book when someone on my speech team did a piece from it, and it was hilarious, and it had me crying and laughing, and crying in a not good way, like crying in a, oh, this is so sad, oh my god way. But we will see. There may be another one of these videos up next month, there may not, who knows. This channel's a loose cannon. Yeah.